Hi, my name is Jeremy Gilchrist. Hi. And you could pronounce it Jeremy Frederick Gilchrist. And this is for all of you. koBEleAdsAllSHOTS. It's one of 114.coms. The majority of them, my brain and soul came out and just purchased them. The majority are 17letters.coms. There's 114 total, and I love that because there's 3 people in my life. Son, daughter, turns 7 tomorrow, and their mother are the 3 that stand out the most in my life, and then there's 114.coms for all of us. And right before, what triggered this was koBEleAdsAllSHOTS for me. After my brain surgery, December 2019, I remember meeting him in person years ago, like 10 years ago. I can't remember if that's when he told me someday you'll be picked and align only with yourself and your calling, or if it was a video, but either way I met him in person, but I can't remember, but either way it doesn't matter. Either he came to me and said that when we met in person, or after my brain surgery, December 2019, first time I walked was here, and after he left Earth, my first time walking, he came into my mind. And koBEleAdsAllSHOTS for me, it's my favorite one out of the 114. And hAbitFACtory.com but hAbitFACtory is where my brain and soul are in at all times, and it's how I get through everything. How fear used in a new way has become something positive to me. How the word devil, D-E-V-I-L, the other day couldn't help it, and instead every time I see it, it reminds me, Jeremy, you can always say from here on out, you began and lived differently. So there's so much I could share, but I'll tell you this. Yes, my brain surgery was 2019. And inner body surgery, only a couple people over 21 years have had, in March. And I'm giving this to these 3 and everyone in the world, especially our families, and how I see all of you as a positive to help me. And hAbitFACtory.com it's not fully ready, but you can go there now and begin putting in your thoughts as we get started for the remainder of this year, feeling blessed, knowing angels, Jesus, God, however you want to feel, can come and help us all. It will be thEINevitABLeyeAR.com, that's another one. And on the inevitable year, what stands out to me is EIN, Einstein. And his thinking, and people thought, is he okay? But guess what? He changed our lives. So did With the King and Key. That's another one of the 114. With the King and Key the king is Martin Luther King. With the King and Key, K-E-Y, comes from John F. Kennedy. Those 3 letters arose for me, just like my son's name, Key. I win here with a small change in her last 2 letters of her name. I win stands up, but so does AA, Amazing Addictions. And that's from this name, S-A-R-A-H. So I will forever share hAbitFACtory and how you can step into it with your brain and soul, and show you how I learned after the brain surgery and everything fully. Yes, I could have last year, 2019, and I can show you I even typed it out or wrote it out in 13 things that stood out to me, of fixing debt of 20 grand, getting 250K in the bank for businesses, and I forget the third one, and then the rest were all, but if not, alcohol, Jeremy, gets the best of you. Depression can step in, anxiety, and the list goes on. And the last one was number 13, a negative world. And I totally forgot I wrote that on July 17th, 2019. And July 18th, 2019, the next day, my favorite person in the world wrote me something beautiful. And I can now share with the world that I knew those things were real and that they would all happen if I didn't stay focused. But what I learned is answers don't exist, meaning me going through all of it, people being affected, etc., led to my biggest downfalls in my life, and being shut off up here and inside here, and the surgeries and everything, and me then saying, please, powers above humans that I can't see, help me. And here we are. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what's possible, because think about everything you just heard, and after this you can go to hAbitFACtory, and just the best way to start so we can do that the rest of this year is go to hAbitFACtory, create a login, and you can put in your thoughts. And they can be the ones that are like, Jeremy, they're not the greatest right now. It's okay, put them in. And people that are at the different stage, can write back to you and help you change your thoughts into positive ones. So that's why I love fear used in a new way. Fear, meaning how we take things in differently. I will share it, I promise. And what is possible? Everything. And remember, Kobe leads all shots. What a Wonderful World was playing right before this, Michael Bublé. And so it told me, Jeremy, remind the world, we are in a wonderful world right now. And I will tell every leader in the world that we all should agree that the world should spend the rest of the inevitable year. That's another, remember, that's one of the 114. These are my 3, and then there's 114.coms I'm gonna share with the whole world and let you all never have to worry about money again. And the sponsors will be the greatest, and the people with the money that can help all of us, and many of you can work for the 114. So we're not there yet, but don't worry about that. And all in is best bet. And when you see I own it, think you own the rest of your life. And I will just share everything I can so you can create your own habit factory and your own amazing addictions in your style. And all of us will be in a schoolhouse that rocks. But what stands out for me is Cool House rocks. So what's possible? I don't know. I felt like I should show you this. Amidst all those things in my life, and I'm doing it for these 3 and all of you, is I'm going to show you how quickly, I guess, I can get around a 200-yard track. So around the whole thing. Here we go. Ready? So I will start right there at that line, and I'll go like this as I cross it. And so you can just count. Ready? I love masks. I don't know how long that was, but I did it to show the world this is not about me or fame. Anything is possible because all of us are on earth to say we can all love each other equally. And let's just move forward, making the rest of this year a practice and learning for the first year of the next decade and create 202. So 2021, except when we start, it'll be 202ONE. So on. And then at some point next year, yes, the whole world could vote and say, we're finally here. 202WON. We can do it because I believe in every one of you. And Kobe leads all shots for me. With the king and key, remember, Rosa Parks, my list goes on. You pick in yourself and your amazing addictions habit factory. Who you want to be with you, they will. The powers will. I would not be here without powers that I could not see in just humans. I could thank thousands of them that I've met throughout my entire life. And like I said, these 3 are always first for me, especially this one. And now you know, but all of you are here. Go to HAbitFactory.com and just start putting in your thoughts, and each of you help each other change whatever you share into a different way to look at it and say it. Got it? Just type in your thoughts. People will be there, and all leaders, I expect all of you that feel you should go there and help people start to change their thinking. This is just the beginning. Thank you. One love to all.